Princess Peach is one of the most iconic video game characters that still shines till this day. Alongside with Miss Pac-Man, she was one of the many female characters that we as females were allowed to have the opportunity and play. She served as a role model and, of course, is well worthy of her own solo games. With Princess Peach Showtime coming out and us having a blast playing it as we speak, it made me wonder what other games she has also been the protagonist, the shining star when it comes to her own solo video games. And with that being said, I think it's time to talk about one of my most favorite games that were released for the Nintendo DS, and it is Super Princess Peach. Let's talk about it. Now, one of these bad boys, these badass gems that I had to pick up and add to my collection is, of course, Super Princess Peach. It's one of the many games where Princess Peach gets to shine as a solo protagonist. And I was excited. I've been growing up playing nothing but Mario games, so it felt nice that she, for once, was getting her very own game. We played Super Mario World 1, Super Mario, Bros 3, then you have an idea. It's pretty much your world map, a standard platform game. But what makes this game shine for Princess Peach is all the unique abilities and features that you get to unlock as you play in each and every world. She has a super cute umbrella as her sidekick and companion. And you can call it an umbrella, parasol, whatever you want to call it. But this umbrella is the most joyful character you'll get to encounter in Super Princess Peach. From charging it, you can use this umbrella or parasol to ground pound, to pick up enemies, to whack your enemies out of your way or any obstacles that you may encounter, to floating in the water, using it as a boat, to floating in the air, and so much more. There's so many cool, unique abilities that you get to unlock with your umbrella that really helps because there's a lot of solving puzzles within the worlds. And that's another thing that I really love about Super Princess Peach, the replayability. It's not one of those games that you play through a level and you're pretty much it. No, there's a lot of what I call completionist vibes involved in these levels, such as collecting your toads. Every time you collect a toad, it acts like EXP bonus points. It also increments the amount of coins that you're going to collect in these worlds. Coins are super hard, but such an important currency to collect, as you can, of course, unlock more abilities. You can unlock collectible items, music pieces, and really dope stuff to help you along the way as you journey as Princess Peach. If you guys know, this has been kind of controversial back in the day, but as I've played through the game, it's made me understand more why they came up with this brilliant idea. One of the things that the vibe gauge is pretty much demonstrating and exposing Princess Peach emotions. So you get her jolly emotion, you get her super emotional sad feelings, you get her rage moments, and you get her so jolly that she can float in the air. And each of these emotions play a major part when completing these levels. Like I said, there's a lot of elements of solving and cracking puzzles to move throughout the level, right? Completing these levels. So learning what each emotion does is super important. Like quick example, when she's sad, you can utilize her tears to water plants. And kind of almost it's like unlocking like Jack and the Beanstalk, where you have this huge beanstalk you can climb up, go to have access to secret areas so you can collect more valuable items in the levels. as of for raging, you can burn off bridges, you can eliminate obstacles or enemies out of your track, and so on and so forth. So really understanding how each emotion works is utterly important into completing each and every level and moving throughout each and every world. So it's kind of like, if I were to compare it to something, it would be like an upscale Mario platform game where you have kind of like the, foundation, the basics of what a platform game is, but they just added onto it to make it even more fun. I'm currently in World 5, so I'm on the Wavy Beach world, and it's been super fun. I get to unlock a submarine, and I'm pretty much with Peach in this submarine underwater, and I love the mechanics because as you're in this submarine, you can use the microphone from your 3DS, and if you blow into the microphone, it will unleash or unlock bubbles. And with these bubbles, you can, take out enemies or eliminate obstacles in your way. But it's also really challenging because then you're pretty much controlling the submarine, but also making sure you're blowing into the microphone. And I love that experience. I wish this would be in some way or form ported over to the Switch. But then I always wonder how it's not going to work, because Super Princess Peach uses both screens of the 3DS, where your top screen is obviously where you're seeing your gameplay, but then in the bottom screen, you'll see Princess Peach and all of her emotions that you can tap and utilize as you play the game. And it's so cool because as you're playing the level, suddenly she'll have like an exclamation point pop. And it's kind of indicating to you like, hey, there's a toad nearby, there's some sort of collectible, keep an eye out, there's some sort of secret. So it makes me wonder, if they were going to port it over to the Switch, how would you make all of this work by just using one screen? If you guys have an idea of how this would even be possible, help me by dropping comments in the comment section and kind of letting me know like, hey, I got this really cool idea. I think it might work this way. I really think it's 100% worth it in picking it up. But this is my own opinion, my own experience of diving into the Princess Peach universe. How about you? Do you own the game? What do you think? What are your thoughts? Is it a yay or is it a nay? And if you don't own it, have I convinced you enough into considering and picking one up for yourself? Let me know, but the most important thing you can do is share this video. Share this video with someone who is as passionate as I am for gaming, whether it be retro or modern, and they just love watching videos like this. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy me now some Princess Peach Showtime. Let me go and grab my Switch so I can play this game right now.